This is Rebekah. This is A Costume for Agnes, a book Rebekah wrote. When Rebekah moved to a new town where she felt like she didn't fit in, she started writing as a form of self-expression. From this came A Costume for Agnes, a story about a witch named Agnes who also found herself in an unfamiliar place, surrounded by unfamiliar people. Agnes eventually discovered that she doesn't need to change who she is to feel accepted in her new town. This is Mariah. She's an illustrator, and as you can tell, she's pretty good at what she does. Mariah was inspired by Rebekah's story and agreed to illustrate A Costume for Agnes.
Thinking about a story where it's like, I can help someone and she can see her story realized, I think just that motivation of I can help a little girl have her dream come true and her characters come to life, I think that's just something that's really genuine. And the fact that she wrote it herself, and I mean, she's so young and she won a contest, I mean, that's really cool. A lot of adults write kids' books, and while that's really great, when kids' books are written by kids, they know what kids like. They know that if they read that story, they'd like it. So it's like you have the perfect author for the perfect market, and it just makes so much sense, and it makes the story way more genuine. In terms of self-worth, if you relate that to this book, it's kind of we can get so focused on this thing that we want to become. I want to be better at X, Y, Z, and we forget that we're valuable right now. We have all these skills, and if we fail to realize that we do have value, we can lose sight of it and get kind of lost. And Agnes, kind of feels really lost in the middle of the book. She's lost all of her money. She's like, what am I gonna do? I don't have a costume. And then to realize at the end, no, I had a costume all along. No, I had this worth all along. This was great. I just needed somebody to kind of help me realize that. I think that that's relevant to everybody.
But Mariah wasn't the only one who was inspired. Rebekah's story also inspired all of us, and together we are working to put A Costume for Agnes in your hands and help make Rebekah's dream of creating her book come true. The book will be available fall of 2020. You can find out more by visiting agnesmothberry.kylielucille.com.